That's now just about complete as the Wingless sprints roll out. Give you starters and drivers as they come past us here on the main straight. Track well and truly under the lights now, looks fantastic. Craig Watts on the front row in car number 20 and Khan Cuts in 32. Mick Reynolds on the inside of row number 2. On his outside, the 71 of Nathan Walton. Row number 3 is the 44 of Tyson Bryden. The 84 of Darren Humphrey for Carlden Wines. 49 of Cameron McKenzie. And car number 78 of Matty Fellows. The heavy hitters all coming off the back row. Heat number 1 of the Wingless Sprints at Tyre Manjimup Speedway. All about set to go. Green lights come on. The first car to move away is Mick Reynolds on the inside. As he dives to the inside, they go 3 wide if you don't mind and make it 2 rows of 3 through turn number 1 and 2. Here comes the Carlden Wines, number 84 of Darren Humphrey, like a hot knife through butter. He gets up into second place now, out of turn number 3 and 4. 1 down and 7 remain. It is car number, in fact 1 down and 9 remain. It is car number 89 of Mick Reynolds that leads them through. Second place is the 84 of Darren Humphrey. Back then in third is the 44 of Tyson Bryden. The yellow tail tang helps. The black car with the dark blue. It's hard for my old eyes to see on the back straight. Cameron McKenzie now looking for a pass on the 44. It's 49 who has to settle for 4th place. But out in front it's Mick Reynolds. Second place is car number 84 of Darren Humphrey. Got out of shape. Mick Reynolds just about got capitalised there as he made a little bit of a mistake coming out of turn 3 and 4. McKenzie now throws a slider to the inside of the 44 of Tyson Bryden. He's going to have to settle for 4th. In fact, he won't do that. He will keep fighting right to the very end as Khan Cuts is relegated back another place further back. So it's Reynolds, then Humphrey, McKenzie next, back to Tyson Bryden. Craig Watts in 20, back to Nathan Walton, Khan Cuts, and Matty Fellows not having an effect on the field at the moment. The Country Rugs flooring, Fellows flooring number 78 is still at the tail and trying to adjust to this Manjimup Speedway track. Out in front, looks like it's a 13 on the tail tank. In your programs, he's 89. In fact, he's not even in your program. But it's Mick Reynolds who's your leader. Reynolds is your leader in 13. Second is the 84 of Darren Humphrey. Here comes Cameron McKenzie in 49. He looks for a way past Humphrey who gets off the curb. Good battle here for the minor places. Reynolds from Shark Bay, the president of the Shark Bay Speedway. He's just holding his own at the moment. Second place is 84 of Humphrey for Carlden Wines. He's one of the heavy hitters. And here comes McKenzie on the inside. He shuffles him out. And Carlden Wines' car on the outside fights back of Darren Humphrey. While they battle it out, Tyson Bryden fighting back into the battle. Got a bit out of shape as he caught them in quick fashion. Now the battle behind them is Craig Watts, Walton for 81 race gear, and the 78 behind him is that of Matty Fellows. Here comes Humphrey again. He looks to the inside of Reynolds. Reynolds off the curb, out of shape. Humphrey has to button off slightly, and the Carlden Wines number 84 is now through for the lead. 84 your leader, Darren Humphrey. This is the final lap. The white flag's been and gone. Reynolds has been spat out as Cameron McKenzie goes past. So too Tyson Bryden, and bring him home. Wingless sprint action coming at you thick and fast. Darren Humphrey first across the line. Cameron McKenzie home for second. Third place is Mick Reynolds in 89. Tyson Bryden next to finish in 4th. 5th place was Craig Watts. Back to Nathan Walton in 71. Matty Fellows in 78. And Khan Cuts the rounds out your runners. No doubt about it. Wingless sprint action coming at you thick and fast. They might be slightly down in numbers than what they're used to at the Perth Motorplex. You don't need big numbers though, because they put on a fantastic show there. And if that doesn't excite you, nothing will. Tyre Manjimup Speedway. That's the end of round number 1 of our racing action. We move into round number 2, the first event